How's that? Is that better? There we go. All right. Why is my sound gone to shit now? What the f... Now my sound's gone to shit. That's really weird. My sound's my sound went really weird. What the hell? Hold up. No, that's... Hold up. That's really weird. I need to test this now.
Did you know that in Coco,
why is it
the orange
robotic?
flower seen throughout the film is the Mexican marigold? During the Day of the Dead, the flowers are used to guide the deceased to the living.
What the fuck?
Did you know that? In Coco, the orange flower seen throughout the film is the Mexican marigold. During the Day of the Dead,
I am but a mirror.
I'm just gonna put this in the back. This is what we're doing now. We're fixing this.
Cannot yet see.
Whenever people list their favorite well-written character in gaming, Kreia tends to be brought up as a shining mannerism and Machiavellian attitude. She is, without a doubt, one of the most interesting and fleshed out characters in gaming.
Like, it's not just me, yeah?
Primarily comes from her philosophy that tends to be often misunderstood.
Desktop audio is robotic.
How well written of a character she may be, Kreia does not exist in a vacuum.
Lack of memory, high CPU usage.
Philosophy. Some background information about the Jedi and Sith ideologies and their differences is required. In the original Star Wars movie,
So no.
any defined philosophical distinction between the Jedi and Sith. We only understood that the Jedi were good and that the Sith were evil. There are some thematic hints, such as the Jedi being...
Yes, I know, it's robotic. But I don't know why.
The first hint of a philosophical explanation came from Yoda in The Empire Strikes Back.
Yes, Jedi's strength flows from the Force. But beware of the dark side. Anger, fear, aggression. The dark side of the Force are they. Easily they flow, quick to join you in a fight.
Windows key
Once you
X.
start down the dark path, forever will it dominate your destiny. Consume you it will, as it did Obi-Wan's apprentice.
Vader. Is the dark side stronger?
Click on control panel.
Quicker, easier, more seductive.
But how am I to know the good side from the bad?
You will know when you are calm, at peace, passive. A Jedi uses the Force for attack.
No. Did that just fix it? No.
I am but a mirror whose only purpose is to show you what your own eyes cannot yet see.
Whenever people list their favorite well-written character,
Robot Kreia.
Kreia tends to be brought up as a shining example. With her Shakespearean mannerism and Machiavellian attitude, she is, without a doubt, one of the most interesting and fleshed out characters in gaming. Her reputation primarily comes from her philosophy that tends to be often misunderstood, both in All-World and in the story itself. However, no matter how well written of a character she may be, Kreia does not exist in a vacuum. To be able to fully understand Kreia and her philosophy, some background information about the Jedi and Sith ideologies and their differences is required. In the original Star Wars movie, there was never any defined philosophical distinction between the Jedi and Sith. We only understood that the Jedi were good and that the Sith were evil. There are some thematic hints, such as the Jedi being in tune with nature.
My brain!
And the Sith rely on cool technology. The first hint of a philosophical explanation came from Yoda in The Empire Strikes Back.
Yes, Jedi's strength flows from the Force. But beware of the dark side. Anger, fear, aggression. The dark side of the Force are they. Easily they flow, quick to join you in a fight. If once you start down the dark path, forever will it dominate your destiny. Consume you it will, as it did Obi-Wan's apprentice.
Vader. Is the dark side stronger?
No, no, no. Quicker, easier, more seductive.
But how am I to know the good side from the bad?
You will know when you are calm, at peace, passive. A Jedi uses the Force for knowledge and defense, never for attack.
Later, new material was added in the Star Wars expanded universe over the years that fleshed out the Jedi and Sith. But it was only when the game Knights of the Old Republic was released that the Jedi and Sith were each given a coherent ideology. The core of each
Hold up.
faction's belief can be understood from the Jedi Code.
No,
All Jedi must
it worked
know
and
the
then it
code.
didn't.
Its tenets are the fundamental teachings of our order. Think and meditate on these truths, apprentice. There is no emotion. There is peace. There is no ignorance. There is knowledge. There is no passion. There is serenity. There is no chaos. There is harmony. There is no death. There is the
For example, the very first line, "There is no emotion, there is peace," is often misinterpreted as the code saying that there's no such thing as emotions. It is only when you add the word "when" to each sentence that the Jedi Code becomes understandable. When there is no emotion, there is peace. When there is no ignorance, there is knowledge. When there is no passion, there is serenity. When there is no chaos, there is harmony. Essentially, most of the Jedi Code is repeating the same axiom that when there is no conflict or emotions, peace is achieved.
What the?
The last line of the code
I'm trying to solve my
as literal.
fucking.
There is no death. There is the Force.
This is
When
bullshit.
you die, you become one with the Force.
Unplug everything.
But it could also be shared in Buddhist
Okay.
philosophy called
This is
Dharma.
bullshit now.
It's also commonly known as
This is bullshit.
energy.
So when I plug it in, it works perfectly for a second and then this turns on.
Of life in the universe. Meditation is a key aspect of Buddhism that is often used by the Jedi to center themselves and remain calm. Buddhism has myriads of teachings and schools of thoughts, but the core shared belief is that all suffering is caused by desires, which creates conflict. Much like the Jedi, Buddhism preaches tranquility, peace, and only using your strength for self-defense. In contrast, the Sith never had much in terms of philosophy in any of the movies. The Emperor
I'm actually very
was
upset.
the seeker of evil, and Vader was nothing more than a broken man in a shell. It is only in the first Knights of the Old Republic game that the Sith were given a proper grapples of being evil.
So see when it swaps like that.
The Sith code is introduced.
Lie.
And then
is
it.
only passion. Through passion
So I've-
I gain strength. Through strength I gain power. Through power I gain victory. Through victory my chains are broken. The Force shall free me.
The first line, that peace is a lie, there is only passion, is a direct refutation of the Jedi axiom that peace can only be found if there are no emotions. And in turn, it becomes the axiom of the Sith.
The Jedi would have you believe that peace is a desirable goal. That peace of the spirit is the way the Force is mastered. That a lack of conflict betters man. We know different. It is our passion, our hate, and our desire that fuels the Force. It is conflict that improves the lot of civilization and single being both. Conflict forces one to better oneself. It forces change, growth, adaptation, evolution, or death. These are not our laws, but the universe's. Without conflict, you have only stagnation.
Just like the Jedi, the Sith equally follow a real-world equivalent, the philosophy of Nietzsche. He similarly valued conflict to better oneself.
Hello, you awesome people. My name's Nick, aka Folky, and in today's tech solution video, I'm going to be showing you how I personally fixed my sound problem, in which, when I was speaking through my microphone, the sound was coming out very echoey and very robotic-y, like I was a robot or a Dalek. And I'm going to show you now how to one of the solutions that you can fix it with.
Hurry up.
I went down to the speaker, down at your bottom right, on your desktop. I right-clicked on it, go to recording devices. In recording devices, go to your microphone that you're using, right click on it, then go to properties, and then down here you'll have device usage, and all I did was disable the device. Obviously I'm not going to do it here because I'm using my microphone to show you how to do it. Then you click apply. Okay.
So how do I do that on
Make sure you have your disabled devices checked. Disabled devices checked. So what you do is show disabled devices, and then search for your microphone that you disabled and you want to use. So for instance, I did this one. Okay. So you right click on it again, you go to enable, and then you should be good to go. And also just make sure you've got it set as default device, the default communication device. Okay. Click apply, click OK. And that's how I personally fix my own problem. It may not work for you, but let me know if it does. Also leave a like down below if it helped you out, or leave a comment below if you need some help.
You didn't help. Hey, Visara. Yeah, I want to... Alright, I'm going to restart it, see what happens.